Yeah, good win. I thought we came out of the locker room the way I wanted to. I thought we started fast. I thought we built the lead. Second quarter was a little bit disappointing. I thought we lost focus and really let off the gas a little bit. And challenged them at halftime to go out in the third quarter and put the game away. They did it, and then we were really able to kind of empty the bench in the fourth quarter. And it was great to see a lot of those guys get out there. Whether it was Miles O'Neal getting his first touchdown pass, or Ashton Bethel Roman getting his first touchdown reception, or Drake Batia as a senior getting to kick an extra point, and Connor Abel getting to snap it, or the 12th man kickoff team getting out there. And so got a lot of opportunities for a lot of guys, stayed healthy, and now it's on to the next, and we got a 2-game season to finish this thing the way we want. So from there I'll kind of open it up to questions.
Down front left, Olin. Hang on just a second. Grab the mic, please.
Yeah, Mike, you called it a good win. Was there anything about this game that you watched that concerned you about the team moving forward?
No, I just think you go into this game and you want to handle your business and do the things that you got to do, and we did that tonight.
Third row on the right.
Hey, Coach. Aaron Rayleigh with Aggies on SI. What do you think about Amari Daniels? How do you think he manned the backfield in his first game without Le'Veon Moss?
Yeah, I mean, he had 5 carries for 87 yards. He had a 71-yard touchdown, and or 84 yards, excuse me, so I don't get misquoted. Averaged 16.8 yards a carry, so was happy with him.
Go back behind the lights in the middle, Tyler.
Yeah, Mike, what'd you think of the performance from the tight ends tonight?
Yeah, I thought both those guys, 9 catches, almost 200 yards between Theo and Trey. Thought they did a really nice job tonight. I think it was kind of more a product of how they were playing us. That kind of created some openings for them. We were able to get them the ball, and Marcel delivered some really good passes to those guys tonight, so it was good to see.
And then after Amari's long touchdown run, were you just kind of saving him his legs after that? Or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's well documented where we are at running back, and so it just felt like it was a good chance to get EJ some carries and some reps and some work, and so we chose to do that.
Staying back behind the lights, far left, Parker.
Mike, just kind of going back to getting those players in at the end, Miles and Ashton. How cool as a coach is that, just to see that and I guess be a part of that moment?
Yeah, I think obviously I'm really happy for them, and it's a cool moment for them. It's one they'll remember forever. But I'm happier when I see the excitement on our sideline. When you see Noah Thomas excited, when you see our guys on the sideline excited for them, when you see kind of everybody get excited when Drake makes that, that's to me where you have a good flow and a good culture, and you have a bunch of guys that care about each other. And so, I'm certainly excited for those guys, but I think all of it together is kind of what makes it a good moment.
Then that last play, Malick, it seemed like the whole team kind of rallied around him after that.
Yeah.
What can you say about his performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Malick's a really good player. Unfortunately, he's in a situation where he's behind some really talented guys, and those guys have stayed healthy. But Malick is extremely capable of helping us win football games, and so it was good to get him reps. You never know what's going to happen down the stretch, and obviously after tonight, you might have to take a little bit of a look at how you can get him involved in the game.
Go left, second row, Alex.
Yeah, Marcel completed 9 passes in a row, I think, in the first half. A little up and down there to finish. Just what did you make of his performance and just the way the game flowed for him passing?
Yeah, I thought, obviously there was some good, certainly some things, throws he wish he would have had back, some reads he wish he would have had back, certainly a big learning moment at the end of the first half. That's obviously something that we can't do, and so, it's an up and down night. And so, but I thought he took strides. I did. I thought he took some big strides. It's the most passing yards he's thrown for, and he threw some really good footballs out there. And so I thought that part of it was really good.
Third row on the right, Christy.
Kind of as a follow-up to that, how have you seen, what's the biggest way in which you've seen Reed grow as he's got more and more playing time?
Yeah, I just think you can't lose sight of how young he really is. And so I think his ability to get through progressions, his ability to see coverages, his ability to recognize where the ball needs to get, I think all of that stuff, he gets better every time he goes out here. And I think all of that leads to a more effective passing game moving forward. And so I think he's continuing to grow. He's continuing to get more comfortable. And so obviously that's a good thing for us.
Second row on the left, Tony.
What is that scratching?
What's that?
Is that your bracelet? Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Coach, it was at the 8:50 mark in the second quarter where they got their first passing yard of the game. Can you touch on like the defensive backs' performance and maybe the whole defensive effort to be so dominant tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously, we knew we were the better team, but then you still got to go out there and you still got to play like that. And so, it was good to see us do that. We still gave up a couple of runs that I wish we didn't, but they did some nice things too, schematically, to create some edges to get on the edge for themselves. And so, they're good coaches. They're a good group. They do a nice job. They got two really talented running backs. But, it was good for us to go out there and finish the game the way we did.
Front right, Travis.
Yeah, Mike, I know you got EJ some extended reps, and he's a veteran. What do you hope he takes from those reps moving forward?
Yeah, I just think it was important for us to get him game carries. He hasn't had a ton of them. He certainly has been out there, but he hasn't really had to carry the load like that. And so, the more you get out there and the more repetition you get, the more you see cuts, see angles, see lines, react to blocks. That stuff matters. And so, Amari obviously has gotten a fair amount of carries this year. EJ hasn't quite gotten that many, and so we felt like it was really important to get him a good amount of work tonight, and we were able to do that, and I thought he did a really good job.
Second row on the right, Carter.
Mike, how are Shemar Stewart and Cyrus Allen doing?
Yeah, Cyrus, I don't know. That's probably not a great one. Shemar Stewart's fine. That was more precautionary, but Cyrus, we'll have to kind of see what comes out, but it doesn't look good right now.
And with Shemar Turner, did you have a message for him after his penalty, and did it look as serious as maybe it was?
No, I mean, they're never as serious as, but they're still 15 yards, right? And that's the challenge. And he goes into a pile to protect one of our players, and that's what he does. And from some degree, you want that because you want a team that takes care of each other and protects each other. But, it's an issue. The penalties, and we can't have them because at some point they're going to cost us this everything. And so that was the message. I appreciate what you're doing. I understand what you're seeing, but you can't do it. You just can't do it.
Hey, we'll finish up with Alex on the left because we've got some players ready.
Yeah, obviously 2 big games ahead. Do you like where your team's mind's at after this one tonight, going into those?
Yeah, I would hope so. If they can't get excited for this, I don't know why they're playing football. No, I mean, this is, I'm joking a little bit, but this is everything that you want, right? We haven't been in this position as a program ever. There's been no time ever where Texas A&M has been in the SEC and in the last 2 games controlled their own destiny to go to Atlanta. And so it's what you work for. It's the opportunity that you train for. They're extremely excited to get that opportunity and go to Auburn and do what we got to do.